A lot of you have asked how much my living expenses are living in Australia as an international student, so let me break it down for you. So my rent is $2,600 for my apartment. My groceries usually are no more than $300 per month. My utilities are usually also around $100 a month, and my gym membership is also $100 a month. Transportation, I usually take public transport, which is around $20 to $30 per month. So that's how much I spend. You could spend a lot more, you could spend a lot less. That's just for my lifestyle in particular. I hope this helps. If you want to get into dental school right after finishing high school in Canada, you will need to take the UCAT. The UCAT is an exam that's required by dental schools and medical schools in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Standardized exam that wants to test your critical thinking and your cognitive abilities. It's 5 sections and it's a 2-hour exam. But I have heard it is easier than the DAT, and there's multiple prep courses available. But the top of the line when it comes to prep courses is called Med Entry. If you're interested in taking the UCAT and you want to ensure that you get a very competitive score, use my code CALDENT for 10% off. I would highly appreciate it. It supports me and it'll help you out as well. So thank you for listening, and let me know if you guys want any other advice on taking the UCAT. The dental school is pretty expensive, especially as an international student. Here's a couple ways that you can manage the financial aspect of studying overseas. First off is your government student loans. These are loans given by the government to all Canadian students, even if you plan to study overseas. And in some cases, I've heard students get up to $40,000 or $50,000 per year. This can include grants as well. So grants you don't actually have to pay back. With these government student loans, you can apply for them through various portals. Every province has a different portal. I think Alberta's is called Alberta Student Loan. Ontario's is called OSAP. Definitely look into those. Secondly is a student line of credit. Student line of credit is basically just a loan from one of the big banks in Canada. They will give you money to pay for your tuition. These can vary in how much money they actually give you, but they usually cover your tuition costs, even if it's upwards of $400,000, $500,000. They can cover that. And it's also important to note that their interest rates are lower than a personal loan. And lastly, most people don't actually know this, but on a student visa, you can work up to 20 hours per week. I study in Australia, and if you plan to study here as well, that amount of hours per week on the wages here will be enough money to cover your monthly living expenses. So I really hope these tips help out someone that's interested in studying overseas but wants to reduce the financial burden. Last thing I want to say is don't worry about the fear mongering on the internet about having a big student loan. Yes, you'll have to pay it back, but if you are a practicing dentist, you will be able to pay it back, no issue whatsoever. So I would not worry about that. If you dream to study dentistry, just go do it. Don't listen to anybody else and just make it happen for yourself. Getting into dental school is pretty hard, especially as an international student. I study at the University of Queensland, and last year there was 1,100 students that applied, and only 24 of them received offers of admission. So that comes out to be roughly a 2% admissions rate. But don't be discouraged by these statistics. If you don't try, your chances are zero. So just give that some thought.